Look here, baby. You're hitting them corners too fast. You need to slow this down. You understand? I almost spilled my yak on this $200 suit.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I hope you consider hitting that subscribe button and also hitting that notifications so every single time I post you'll be notified, which is, you know, when it happens, because who really knows anymore. I would like everyone to take note of today's date and realize that this is a moment in history. For the first time ever in my YouTube life, I said I was gonna film a video and then I'm filming it right after. Let me explain. In my last video, which if you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend it.
Think it's a good one. Might be a little biased.
In that video, I said I was going to film a video about dating apps. And here we are. I mean, am I a content creator or what? Am I finally fulfilling promises I made to myself or what? So specifically in my last video, I went on a less than kind rant about men on dating apps. This dating app video is going to be gold. Oh, yep, y'all are going to love this. Because I think if I go on Hinge and I see one more prompt. Hinge has this prompt and it says, all I ask is that you. And at least 98 of the fucking male population that uses Hinge, they finish that stupid silly little prompt with, be honest. All I ask is that you be honest. All I ask is you tell me the truth. Shut the fuck up. It was a little aggressive, right? But here's the thing, is that I know that I can't be mad at y'all if I don't offer y'all help. If I don't offer y'all my honest to God, my godsend top tier level advice. So that's what I'm here to do for you all today. I know y'all didn't ask for it, but guess what? You're gonna get it and you're gonna listen to it. So there's a lot of ways this could go down. I'm just kind of taking shots in the dark right now. So let's talk about it. Dating apps. So you have like your core three, I think, that most people use. You have Tinder, you have Bumble, and you have Hinge. Me personally, I prefer Hinge. I think it's just it's a better quality of people. Not me being are they sponsoring this video? They're not. But hi Hinge, if you would like to sponsor me. Look at me. Do you not want me as a paid partner? I got schmutz on my hoodie. But hey. I can be the spokesperson you need. Yeah, I think Hinge gives people a better chance to express themselves. It gives them better avenues to talk about themselves. And I feel like people on Hinge, for the most part, are looking for something a little more substantial. Whereas we know on the very opposite end of that, we have Tinder. No offense, Tinder, because if you were also trying to sponsor me, that is what it is. But I feel like Tinder is more for like a very, very casual kind of fun and flirty thing. Not that Hinge is not on the level of like Match.com or like FarmersOnly.com, but Hinge is probably the one you'll go to when like you actually would like to go out on a date with someone and not chill or link. Yeah, and then I think nestled right in the middle of that is Bumble. Bumble's kind of cool for me, but I don't know, I'll be honest. And you know, we'll talk about this later in the video, but I get sick of messaging first. It's very tiring. I'm pretty sure you can log into your Tinder account online. We're in. I haven't been on here in a while, so let's look at some of these messages. Oh, God, there's nothing. This video does have an order, but I'm gonna put this out here. I'm just gonna start the video off with this hot take right here. This person, and I don't want you to think I'm being picky or mean, but I'm down with the Chipotle if you're down to watch Netflix and cuddle. I blame Tumblr. No, I just blame the internet in general, because I remember when I was in high school, you'd have like those kind of like those almost like a meme page on Twitter, but it's like not. It's like it's your girl Dory or like it's your girl Belle. Like, you know, you'd have like those like I'll put a picture of them because I can't really explain it. And they would tweet shit like this, like just
want pizza and cuddles. Just want to watch Netflix and cuddle.
I don't know how to say this without sounding meme. I don't want to hear a grown man say the word cuddle. I really don't. Something about it It's not. Shut the hell up. Stop using it. Stop using it. Stop saying you want to cuddle. It's not the surf you think it is. Like, because it's just so... It's so transparent. You want to come over my Netflix and cuddle? Shut up. I think what's annoying me the most is because you know what you're trying to say. So just say it. Put your chest out and say it. Stop trying to... I feel like when men say that, they're trying to placate to you. They're like, I'm going to tell her what she wants to hear. She want to come over and cuddle? We both grown. We know what you mean, so just say that. But also don't just say that, because that'll also get you unmatched. I feel like when it's said, they feel like they're being slick. Oh, I'll tell her I just want to cuddle. And I'm going to tell you that you're unmatched and you're blocked. Get away from me. I feel like this video is just going to make me seem very bitter. I promise I'm not a bitter person. This is why I end up deleting Tinder half the time, because this shit just... it gets my bones itching. So we're going to talk about Hinge. We're going to talk about Hinge. I'm going to use that as like my basis of things. I'm going to go through it and we're just going to see. Of course, I cannot log into Hinge on my computer, or can I?
It's hard to keep my cool when other people try to get with my you.
Okay, so I just went through my Hinge profile and I went through some of the messages, and the first part of this video is going to be like a do or don't kind of situation. Kind of like do this and not this, you know? And this is just based on a few things. I'm gonna tell you what you should do instead. We're gonna look at some of the messages that I've gotten before, and we're also gonna look at pictures from my profile. And I'm gonna tell you, we're just gonna have a good time. So if we're looking at do's and don'ts of DMs.
I said we're going to look at DMs, but we're actually looking at people's answers to the prompts on Hinge.
I'm not gonna lie, I got kind of triggered by some of these, but it's totally fine. All right, I already hate this so much. The secret to getting to know me is ask.
Wow, how revolutionary.
I'm gonna find it hard to regulate my anger in this video. Not only am I gonna give you a like do this, not this kind of situation, I'm gonna tell you why you shouldn't do this thing. So instead of doing this, instead of just saying, if you want to get to know me, just ask. What you should say, my answer for this prompt would be, if you wanted, the best way to get to know me is to ask about my YouTube channel. I would put something in that prompt that lets the reader or the scroller know what you're interested in, so they know what to ask you about. The best way to get to know me is to ask about my drawings, ask about my art, ask about really anything other than just ask. The reason why that is stupid, idiotic, and dumb, and why I don't want to see it, and why it actually makes my heart, like, it increases my heart rate, is because it doesn't do anything. Your dating profile needs to tell the person about you. This does not make me want to ask you any questions. It doesn't make me want to swipe right on you and get to know you more. It doesn't offer any substance. And that is my biggest... I'm clapping. Why am I clapping? That is my biggest problem with men. And I had to... Look, don't get your panties in a bunch, men, by me saying that. I'm just saying that because that's what I see on my dating apps. That's my biggest problem with men on dating apps, is that I don't really know what they're relying on to get them to swipe, to get... It's just... There is a very obvious and apparent lack of effort there that I cannot fathom having that lack of depth in my dating profile. I can never just put that as a prompt, or never put that as an answer to a prompt. If you want to know me, if you want to get to know me, just ask. That's not true. First of all, don't just ask, because not anybody can just ask, because I'm just going to ignore. No, there needs to be a little more. There needs to be a little bit more of that. Your profile should be, I'm trying to, give me a reason to just ask. There, does that make it better? That was a lot less aggressive. There's no reason for me to want to get to know you. You haven't given me anything to know about you. So yeah, that's the first thing. Let's see what the second thing is. Okay. Hinge. I know I'm not a paid sponsor yet, but assuming that we are going to be partners soon, I'm going to tell you this. The voice memo feature is probably the worst thing on here, because it's always cringe. It's something about it. This is just a personal thing for me. Half of the guys on here are so obviously trying to like lower their voice. They're trying to get very much Pop Smoke, and it's not working.
Yo, your voice would be crazy, like on Waze.
Oh, that's fire.
You know what I'm saying? Or like a Siri voice.
Wait.
Yeah. Wait. Hold up.
Hold on. Make a left.
You can tell that they're like they're like under their covers. They built like a little pillow fort for like soundproof, and they're like Like, it's so cringy. Stop. Like, I know that Hinge, like, will say, like, oh, your profile is only, like, 95% done unless you add a voice note. 95% is good. 95% is a passing grade. You are just fine. Delete the voice notes. Stop using them because it's cringy. Instead of doing that, you can post videos on Hinge. So do that instead. Something about a voice note, something about me imagining you sitting down somewhere and talking into your phone and then listening back and being like, yep, that's the one. Put it on Hinge. Like, it's cringy. It's cringy in either regard, like for men and women. Delete it. It's just cringy. So instead of the voice memos, I'd say do a video instead. Post a video. Let's see what's next. Okay, I hate shit like this. The biggest risk I've taken, I've dared to be great. That sounds like a line. You know when people make I feel like, you know, people that make those videos, it's like, I retired at 23 because one day I woke up and I dared to be great. Shut up. Like, what does that mean? Like, what does that mean? This isn't like, you're not making a motivational video. You're not going to some conference to talk to like a bunch of young business major students. Like, this is a dating app. What are you talking about? What does that mean? Like, y'all, and let me know if maybe I'm just not getting it. What does that mean? And what am I supposed to do with that? I dare to be... What I would put instead, biggest risk I've taken. I'd put a risk that I took. I don't know, like, what's the biggest risk I've taken? Starting my YouTube channel. But I promise y'all, my entire Hinge is not me talking about my YouTube channel. But like, what's another big risk I've taken? Like, I don't know, if you're someone who, you know, moved from the West Coast to the East Coast for a job or whatever, that's a big risk. You know, like if you, I don't know, I would put anything else there besides this. An actual, this smush on my hoodie is just not it. It makes me look like a slob. I would just put anything but that. It offers nothing. All my arguments are going to go back to the common core theme that your profile needs to offer something for someone to want to ask you about. Of course, I could ask them about that and be like, yeah, hi, what the fuck does that mean? Your dating profile needs to give someone something to want to talk to you about. That does not make me want to talk to you about anything. So yeah, I put an actual risk that you took that I could ask about. This prompt on Hinge has also given me a lot of grief. You'll know if I like you if, and this person put, I introduced you to my parents. It's too literal, babes. You're taking it too literal. Obviously. Oh, I'm meeting your parents. That must mean you hate me. Like, no, that's literally that's like, it's too on the nose. It should be something fun and cute and flirty. Like, obviously, if you're meeting someone's parents, that means that they like you. Like, what? I just would be, any way that you can be less on the nose, I would do that here. So, you'll know I like you if I tell you about my YouTube channel. There's just other ways to answer that prompt without being so literal, without being so obvious. You know, yes, you should be trying to express yourself. So, like, you know what? I'll give this person some credit. That means that we know that he has a strong relationship with his parents, and we love that. So, but any chance that you can take to be a little funnier, you know, be a little slick, I say do it. Take it. Let's see. What's the next one? I hate this. The best way to ask me out is by just doing it. LOL. First of all, what's so funny? Nothing's funny except for the fact that you just used that prompt incorrectly. Again, there's just no substance there. It just offers nothing. And a lot of people use it. I'm just a little exhausted from even just looking at these screenshots. So I just need to take a moment to just look up and kind of rest my head. A lot of people use that as a, you know, as a thing like, oh, if you want to ask me out, just ask me. No, that's not how this works. You have a chance to be funny and witty, or even just expose something about yourself that makes people want to talk to you. For this prompt, you should use something that's going to make someone want to ask you out. If I was going to do it, the best way to ask me out is to comment on one of my YouTube videos. It's just not that funny. It's just simply not that funny. I just think in any situation, in any chance, if you have the option to show who you are as a person, you should do that. These prompts, and this is why I like Hinge so much, not sponsor, but hey, we could be. You have chances and opportunities to really showcase who you are. And when I see things like this, it just is not giving. I keep holding this remote. I think subconsciously I want to change the color of the lights. Green. Does that look okay? I feel like the only colors I usually do are like blue and like a purplish kind of pink. It's still blue, but it's like a teal. It's kind of fun. We're actually going to look at my prompts first, and then we'll get into pictures. So, all right, right off the bat, I already hate this prompt. Perhaps I am the problem in the situation. So, there's this prompt on here. It says, what if I told you that? And okay, I'm kind of cringing. Hold on. I'm not going to read it out loud. Y'all can read. I'll put it on screen. Y'all judging me. I know y'all sitting back like, oh, I thought she had a lot to say about prompts. I think it's funny. I think it's cute. And I'm not going to change it. I don't care what anyone says. You know, it's kind of cute. It's a little alluring. And I think because it's like at the top of the page, it makes you want to keep scrolling and find out more. You know, like, oh, am I going to love it here? Let's see. You know what? I think it's cute. And it's not cringy. It's cute. Okay. Let's move on to the next one, class. Okay, here we go. Next one. I take pride in my Spotify playlist. Let me put you on to something real quick. And I do. First of all, if you're not following me on Spotify, it is in my Canva hosted page, which is also linked in the description box down below. The little section that says I'm everywhere. That link is to a Canva hosted page that I created, and it has all my fun socials on there. One of them being my Spotify page. If you're not following me on Spotify, come on now, you're missing out on all the great playlists I have. Here's why this is a good thing, because it gets me talking about music, and I love music. I mean, obviously, I don't know a lot of people that don't, but I feel like, you know, listening to someone talk about music and like their musical opinions and, you know, just different things, it's a really good way to get to know somebody. I think that is a really good way to open up a nice, good, healthy conversation with someone. Music is such a dense topic. I think a bad way to answer this prompt, even if we were going to keep it on the topic of music, is someone just said, I take pride in my music taste. You know, you want to put a little zest to it. You want to have a little more substance to it. So I think that my answer there is one that pulls you in, and it's definitely good for conversation. Biggest dating fail. Okay, first of all, this story is 100% true. Was on a date with a guy. We're both sitting across from each other. I don't know why my ass decided to get buffalo wings on a date, but okay, whatever. We both saw, well, I saw it happen because it went in my eye, and he saw the sauce go into my eye. I was pulling apart a wing, and some sauce went directly into my eye. Like it was the biggest, littlest droplet of sauce I'd ever seen in my life. She went right into my eyes, and I'm sitting there like, and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick." It was very rough, but it's a funny story. I think it's a fun prompt. You know, anything to show some personality, anything that, you know. I'm a fun gal. I'm a fun gal with fun stories to tell. So, you know, just something fun. It's everything is always going to center back to having substance, being able to show something about who you are, you know. And I just think if you're able to do that, you'll have a better chance with these apps. So we've gone through all the prompts. Now we're going to run it back and look at pictures. Pictures on your profile. There's a lot to say about this. I feel like certain pictures are going to convey what you want out of that app. I'm not saying you're putting nudes on Tinder. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, in a dating app, you want to show yourself happy and sad and crying and joyful. Like, none of that. But I think that you'll want to have a full range of pictures that accurately describe who you are. Let's see, my pictures. So the first picture, the first prompt. Okay. I keep getting like contact embarrassed from my own dating profiles. But anyway, the first prompt. Get someone who looks at you like. So this is the first picture profile. It's got to be a good one. I mean, I look good. It's a good picture. It fits the prompt because I'm looking directly at the camera. You know, like it works. It works. It's cute. It honestly, and it packs a lot of personality in there because it shows my room. So, you know, it shows that like I got, you know, shit on my walls. You know, there's a lot there to ask about. You can see my you can see my Gold Bonds powder and my men's deodorant in the background. You got a lot of things to talk about in this picture. Second pic. So the thing, my best blue steel. That's like a Zoolander reference, right? I believe so. So, I mean, you know, it's an up close to my face. I really like those pictures. I never posted them on Instagram, but I really like them. My face looks so like, I like that picture a lot. B-side of my camera roll. It's a chance for you to be like fun and casual. Like when I think B-sides, I think about like, you know, if someone says like a B-side to an album, I think about, I don't even know what I think about, but I think in terms of this, it's like, you know, kind of like the fun images, like, you know, you get a chance to be like full of personality and whatnot. So this is a picture of my friend's wedding, throwing up the peace signs. It's not very posy. I have like the maid of honor and then like one of the bridesmaids in the picture. It's just like a really fun kind of casual pic. Beach pic. I mean, you know, you don't necessarily have to have one on your dating profile, but like, why not? Gotta show the people that I be going outside. I be going to the beach. And you know what? I like the picture. And then I also have a video on here. The prompt is like caught in the act, and it's me blowing up balloons at work. And it's fun. It's who am I trying to convince? It's a fun video. It shows, like, if someone were to ask me about it, they're like, what are you doing? Like, what's this video from? And I tell them about it, and I can tell them about like, what I do for work and how I got into it. Like, I feel like every picture, not every, you know, because that's a lot of pressure, but you should have enough pictures on your profile to where it can spark a conversation. Like, it's all, I'm going to keep saying, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but it's all going to come back to substance. Does your dating profile offer substance? Does it spark conversation? Does it spark joy? Marie Kondo. And then last but not least, and I started doing this on my dating profile just because this is like one of the most like on brand things of me, is to include a meme. Girl, I have a whole album on my phone called memes. So yes, I'm gonna have memes. I'm gonna have them. And I just think this is really funny. It's very applicable. It just cracks me up. It always gets a good laugh or two out of the audience. It's funny. It's a good one. So yeah, maybe I should do like a dating app series. Cause I just don't feel like, one, I don't think I could edit everything I have to say about dating apps. Cause I wrote down some notes in my journal. Journaling, girl. I want to down on boots. So this nigga stay jacking cause he know I'm the material girl. And I get it from my mammy ball man, bust down. These hoes can't stand me. Material girl. Currently working on a Grammy, meanwhile pussy fucking with your man in Miami. I guess what it takes to keep the girl. I think I'm gonna do a dating app series because I want to be able to kind of dedicate a little bit of each thing in each video to also keep it digestible, you know? Obviously, if I do timestamps for long videos, that's good, but like if I could dedicate an entire video to something about dating apps, that might be even better. So you know what? It's gonna be a little bit of a series, and this is the first episode of that series. We've gone over dating apps, and we've gone over the do's and don'ts of a profile and profile pics. And the next video, we're gonna talk The next video, we're going to talk about messaging do's and don'ts. Yeah, because I wrote down a few notes on that, and I'm excited to share that with you guys. So you know what? Yeah, we got ourselves a series, friend. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but you know, timestamps are gonna be there, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what are some of your pet peeves about dating profiles down below in the comments. I love to kiki about it, so let me hear it. And just in general, talk to me in the comments. I love comments. I love to reply back to y'all. I love to like and, you know, heart all the comments. So use the comment section down below. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And also, if you have not already, please hit that bell notification and the subscribe button before you head out the door. I love you all very much. I hope you were not looking at the state of my hoodie this whole video like I was. I'm actually gonna kneel down so you don't see it too much. I love you all very much. Please be kind to yourselves out there. Be kind to one another. Take care of your mental health as much as possible. Work on your dating profiles. That's your homework for this evening. I love you all very much. Talk nice to yourself before you talk nice to anybody else. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.